relieving officer starting today. That'll take the strain off things a bit. Has he arrived yet?
No, not yet.
Well, I hope to hell he's not too green. He's probably a pimply-faced youth who... Oh, good morning.
Morning.
You must be,
Relieving Officer Jock Stewart.
Are we glad to see you? I'm Officer Meg Jackson, and this is Wendy.
Is Mrs. Davidson in?
Oh, yes, of course. Is she in her office, Wendy?
In the staff room.
Oh, well, I'll take you along and introduce you. Have you worked in women's prisons before?
As a matter of fact, no, I haven't.
Oh. Oh, just sign on, please.
Mm-hmm.
This way.
Hey.
Mrs. Davidson, this is Jock Stewart.
How do you do, Mr. Stewart? If you could have come a day earlier, you'd have found me a lot brighter than you do at the moment.
How do you do, Miss Davidson? I hear you were on the night shift last night. That's a bit unusual, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but we're a bit short-staffed at the moment, and there was no alternative. Mrs. Jackson, I'll leave you to show Mr. Stewart the ropes.
Yes, of course.
I'm going home for a couple of hours to get some sleep, and then I'll come back and catch up with my own work. It's nice to have you with us for a while, Mr. Stewart.
Thank you, Miss Davidson.
We'll have a longer chat when I'm a little bit more awake.
She seems quite a live wire.
Oh, she certainly pulls her weight. Well, ready to start?
I sure am.
Ladies, I want to introduce you to our new relieving officer, Mr. Stewart.
And what's your specialty, Mr. Stewart? Whips, thumbnails, or leather boots?
Don't get smart, lassie, and there'll be no hassles.
Oh, hi, Jock. Get right away.
That's enough, Gilmore. Right, you ready for the rest of the tour?
Yeah.
Shaving a Scotch pig. Ah, he's only temporary. Long as he behaves himself. Let him stay a wee while.
Dorine, this deal means a lot to us. A lot of money. Big bread. The ladies, hey? Hard getting them to make up their minds. We're serious, Dorine. Real serious. This might be your only chance.
That's it for today.
Tell Mr. Westmore I'll let him know in a couple of days, just like I promised him.
If it's still there, Dorine.
You just hang on, sir. I'll send an officer to escort you out. He wouldn't be a salesman by any chance, would he?
What?
Oh, nothing. You know, with all the visitors you've been getting lately, you must be quite an important wee lady, hmm?
Could I see Mr. Reed, please?
Miss Bennett asked me to give you this. Been checking up your file, Vincent. Drunk, prostitute. Killed a client for criticizing you. Miss Bennett criticized you too, didn't she?
She doesn't know anything about me or my work.
Well, she knew enough to like that. And if you don't tell the governor that, I'll see to it that you never paint again. At least not in prison.
What's the matter with her? We're offering her good money, aren't we?
Doesn't mean much to some people. I can't understand it myself, being a man who likes the finer things of life. I'll tell you what, though. I'm a bit of a businessman myself. I might be able to help you fellas out. I mean, Anderson can't very well send me away, can she? Glad I found you alone at last, lass. I wanted to talk to you about, selling your house.
I don't want to.
Oh, there's plenty of other houses, you know.
Yeah, but that was Mother's and I want to live in it with me and Kevin.
You could be making a mistake.
What's it got to do with you, Mr. Stewart?
I'm just interested in where you're going to finish up, that's all.
Well, I know where I'm going to finish up, and that's in my house with Kevin.
No, it's not.
How do you know?
Let's just say I think you should reconsider for your own sake.
You can't tell me what to do with things like that. I'll go and tell Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, incidentally, I wouldn't tell anyone about the wee talk that we had, because I wouldn't like that. Not that anyone would believe you in any case. It'd only be your word against mine. And after that Kerry Vincent episode, I don't think people would be too keen on taking the word of a crim again, do you? Good. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just let you pull yourself together.
Smith and her lot are out to get me. I want protection.
You'll be safe.
I hate them as much as you do, Mr. Stewart. I was just thinking, maybe you and I could be of use to each other.
In what way?
Well, you could always see I get a few of the comforts of home, and I'll keep quiet about what I just heard.
You know, I think you and I'll go on just fine, Gilmore. Just fine. Listen, can I give you a hand there, Miss Bennett?
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize Vincent had managed to accumulate so much.
Yeah, right. Got it. You seem in a bit of a hurry, Dorine.
Yeah, I've got to get back to the laundry.
Have you thought any more about selling the house?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot. But I've got to talk to Kevin, you know, him being my
The house
husband.
is yours, it's not Kev's.
Yeah, I know that. But Kevin's got to know just the same.
You know, you seem pretty keen on protecting Kev's interests. But you can't protect yours.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're inside and he can't possibly help you, can he? Time's running out, Dorine. No, I don't want to hurt you. But if you don't make up your mind pretty shortly about selling that house, I just might have to use a wee bit of persuasion.
Yeah, but we could buy another one because they offered me $100,000.
No, Dor, please. We've talked about this before, you know.
Yeah, but you said you were coming here to talk to me about selling the house.
Yeah, well, that's because some bludge has been heavying me to put the hard word on you to sell.
Who was it?
I don't know, just some thug, but... Well, I thought I'd better warn you, because he might come round here.
Yeah, well, you better do something, otherwise he might have another go at you.
There's another go at me, I'll knock his block off.
Time's up, Addison.
He hit me, Kevin.
What did you say? What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Look, just look after yourself, okay?
Don't you worry about me. But remember, we're not going to sell the house, okay? Promise?
Yeah, promise.
Well, we go pretty much by the book here.
As far as security is concerned, I'll give you an example. Young Barnes, he visited his wife today, and Mrs. Jackson allowed physical contact.
Well, that's breaking the rules, I'll admit, but that pair's pretty harmless.
Maybe. There's sound reasoning behind that ruling. Physical contact's the easiest way of passing contraband. Still, I suppose Anderson was searched when she came in.
Just a
What do
minute,
you mean,
Anderson.
barging in here as they owned the place?
Turn out your betting.
Oh,
These belong to you.
I've never seen them before, Mr. Fletcher.
Wish they was mine.
I think we better have a talk to the governor, don't you?
Yeah, well, they're not mine, and I don't know where they came from, but I didn't put them there on us, Mr. Fletcher.
Come on, talk to the governor. Come on.
Oh.
Fancy you being silly enough to let your hubby pass you that grog, eh?
He didn't.
I know. They got a wee present from me. You see, I had to get some excuse to see you alone. We've got important business matters to discuss, Dorine. Don't you think it's about time you made up your mind to sell that house, hmm? There's no rush, of course. Tomorrow will do fine. But if you haven't made up your mind to sell by then, I might just have to give you a little push. The same as I did with Gilmore.